Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so we're stuck here at 301 right now as the community is in a war. All right, so that's where we are right now, and hey, look, people always say, "Hey, war is bullish for markets." We out of nowhere we get nice big pumps out of nowhere, usually through because of central banks. Well, we have Hong Kong going to be opening up the Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs tomorrow, and they're expecting about $300 million to pour into those ETFs. So we'll see how that plays out. I believe those are spot Bitcoin ETFs and Ethereum ETFs in Hong Kong. So that's going to be interesting. And of course, China expecting to make an announcement to unban cryptocurrencies as well. That could happen at any moment as well. So good to see that, and hopefully that helps out. Luna community here. We are now under that 5.8, so we're in the 5.799. Why? Because 10% of the burn tax is, which is not a lot. It's only zero point 0.5, right? So zero point 0.5 burn tax, 10% of that zero point 0.5 is going to be going into the Oracle pool. And I'm not sure if it has started or if it's on the next epoch. I don't know if I don't know if it was done this last epoch or this epoch coming up. I'm not sure. And then we're also having where there's a war going on, so people are trying to get more lung tokens um into the chain, into validators, so that they can join sides on the war here. That's why we're also getting more. So hopefully the price can start moving to the upside, because we have just reduced the circulating supply in the last like 30 days by, like, I don't know. I mean, it got up at that one point, it was up to like what, 5,850, wasn't it? So we definitely reduced the supply by over 50 billion has come out of the circulating supply in the last 30 days. So if we continue to see this, then as people are choosing sides in this war, it should benefit us, as we maybe go down, maybe back to 1 trillion in staking, and then maybe even up to two. Remember, I told you guys we want this year. The goal is to get to 3 trillion in staking. So this war might actually be able to get us to 3 trillion in staking, right? If people are taking side, trying to take over the chain, right? So either way, so hopefully, if that's the case, if we can really get bigger staking here, we could the lunk token is going to be able to jump. And so even if the war, even when the war is happening, the lunk token could be at 305, 307, and people can actually take profits there or enjoy nice staking rewards at those prices, even though if more people stake, we lose staking rewards, but the value of our staking rewards will go up, right? Will triple, right? Or maybe even 10x. All right, so that's the game that's going on now. We'll see how it plays out. The proposal is live to reduce the nodes to just one, and then of course there will be. I'm guessing there will be consequences if people are still running double nodes. So if it passes, so first it needs to pass, and then if it does pass, will there be consequences for those who do choose not to obey by the rules, right? So I mean, there wasn't much consequences to those who didn't obey by the rules on the fees and was it commissions and stuff. So I have no clue, man. So we'll see how it all plays out. We know that there's a war going on. So that if the people, like, let's say the Moon Rabbit gang take control, well, they're going to enforce it, right? So they would, but at the same time, some of them are running double nodes as well, as they admitted. So it's kind of weird. So it's kind of, but I mean, they would stop running double nose to take out to make sure they take out HCC and Christopher, right? So you know what I mean. So it's a game, right? So it's a game they're playing. And then if Christopher's team gets builds themselves up tremendously, oh well, then they can block these things, right? And Christopher can stay with double nodes, and he can block it with his voting power, right? So I mean, and then HCC is right in the middle. He's like it's like the Republicans versus the Democrats, and HCC is an independent, because I don't know how many people are with him, but he's got a big crew as well. And then they're like the oddball out. They can curve they could go either way. They can vote sometimes Republican, sometimes they might vote Democrat, and they will swing the votes. They are the vote swingers, right? So it's almost like all nodes as well. HEC, all nodes, and a couple others are like right in that middle. They haven't really picked sides, right? And so they can swing the vote back and forth on each side. So all right, so that's what we're looking at right now. Everything's sideways. The markets are actually down, even though Hong Kong's coming in big tomorrow. So we'll see how that plays out. And we expect May is supposed to be a wealth month. So we'll see if that happens. We have Shibarium upgrades, a hard fork on the second. We'll see how Shibarium looks with the new upgrades and the new gas fees and all this stuff. We don't know what's going to happen there. Is the burn auto burns going to turn on? I guess we'll find out. What about Shiba Swap 1.75? Is that going to go active? And we'll see how that looks. Before Shiba Swap 2.0 comes out. What's taking so long to do all these things? We don't. All these questions. We got a lot of questions. We got the Summer Olympics coming. What are they gonna show us in the Summer Olympics to make us look out, because they have to tell us everything before they do it. What is the Summer Olympics going to look like? Are they going to show us the bird flu? Or are they going to show us other diseases, like they did in the last other Olympics, right? And so medical. I mean, can you imagine that? Can you comprehend that? Like those Olympics were showing us medical bed people, nurses and medical beds and viruses. I mean, it's crazy that they were literally telling you what was coming. And we all thought it was just fun and games and sport. Not me, but most people in the world just thinking, oh, it's just fun and games. People medical beds, and what does medical beds have to do with games? So it's just ridiculous. So we'll see what the Summer Olympics. We'll see what the Summer Olympics shows us. What these Satanists have planned for the world in the future. So it's very important to see what these people are going to be showing the world in the summer games. So it's gonna it's gonna be epic what they show. They're probably gonna show us as slaves to the digital system. How about that? Who wants to bet that they're not? You know what I mean? Like they're probably going to show us the 2030 agenda, and we own nothing, but we're happy and enslaved. You know what I mean? To the digital dollar and the digital system. Screw you. you know. So I mean, like I really no. You know what I mean? Like no, like screw you. You know what I mean? Like who you guys think you are? Like no way. Um, Okay, anyways, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do so. It'll be something crazy. We already know, but so get ready for that, right? Um, let's talk about the USTC. USTC is down 3% right now, and but volume's up 46%, and you can see that the circulating supply 8,949. And has any of the validators in the top 20? Has anybody reached out to any validators in the top 20? And has any of them said anything about repegging USTC or doing burn parties to help out or anything? Yesterday we talked about the influencers that are now gone, which is sad, but they have the right to leave because. I mean, I understand their frustration, man. Look at my frustration on this thing. Look at your frustration, right? They rather just go promote other new tokens and get paid instead of dealing with this bull crap, right? So I understand, you know what I mean? And so I wasn't trying to take it out on them yesterday, but they did have an opportunity to use their platform to repay USCC, and they all chose not to. But that's their right to do that. And I said that in the video. Some people still got mad at me, but I said that in the video. It's their right not to do it. Unfortunately, that sucks for us, but that's their right not to do it. And so a lot of these guys don't talk about Lunk anymore, which is sad, but it is what it is, right? Maybe they will if Lunk explodes up and starts mooning and like, oh, yeah, I'm back. I don't. Who knows, right? Um, nobody knows anymore. I think a lot of these guys have moved on, and it is what it is, right? Okay, so I'm still here. I'm like one of the last ones, right? So, and Luna and Luna's down 5% or 4% here, and it's down under 60 now as the markets are starting to go down. We're down 2.2% there, and so there it is. One year, you see 53% on the 1 year there. So Luna is just hanging in there, right? So there's people still believing in it, but it's just hanging around right now. They got to get through the storm, get through the judgment of the. We'll see what the judgment is. If the judgment is 1 billion or less, that's a big win for Luna, right? So the judgment is 4, 3, 4, 5 billion, and of course that's gonna hurt a lot, right? So but there's, I mean, I guess look, there's ways out of it because this crypto, you can always create some things to help out, right? But it is what it is. All right, or the markets just need to pump, and then you really can get going, and you can have some money, to do things. Okay, so it is what it is. I'm staking my Luna to zero. I'm staking my Luna to $100. Let's see if they can survive and make it out. It is what it is. Okay, so let's go over here to Burns, and we got 44 million in Burns here on the day, and we got 5,800 in Burns here, and staking is about to hit that 1 trillion as people are staking as the war continues here, and also because of the 10% coming into the Oracle pool. All right, so here's the Oracle pool. We're still at 127, almost about to deplete that and hit to 126, and then USDC 436 now, and that's been dropping fast as well. I mean, this thing is accelerating to the downside now, right? So that 10% needs to come in quickly here to help out to keep this thing up as more people want to stake. So that means it's going to drain a lot faster here. So so it either could be that they want to, they're picking sides and they're trying to overtake the chain, or they're staking more so they can drain the Oracle pool faster, right? So that's because we're putting a spotlight on it. So now they want to stake more so that they can drain it a lot faster, right? So that could be the case as well. We don't know what the goal is for some of these people because we're not in their head. But you can see that 7 billion comes in for staking. So, so the goal is to either take over the chain, and it could be both goals. It could be goal to take over the chain, whoever these people are, and drain the Oracle pool as fast as possible. Because now we're all talking about the Oracle pool, right? So, and so because we're talking about it now that we know their plans. And look, yeah, look, Thor Maximalist is back out of nowhere, right? So the people who are on the side of Moon Rabbit are back, right? So all of a sudden they have all this money, and most likely this is probably coming from Luna 2.0, right? So it could be coming from Luna 2.0, and they're probably pissed off at the SEC, so now they're trying to destroy the Lunk community as well. Who knows, right? So, but yeah, the people that are red flags on this chain are now getting somehow they're getting all this money to come in and stake, and they're pissed off. So they want to either overtake the chain and drain the Oracle pool as fast as possible. So we're watching it here, and Jesus Lord 2 with 100, that's not going to help. I mean, the 7 billion is way more than 100, but I mean, you got to, if you stay consistent, then you can still have, you got two validators in the top 100, top 20. So you can stay consistent with 100 million, 100 million, 100 million, 100 million out. That's helping, but the 7 billion out of nowhere, to try to take over the chain because you're angry is crazy, right? But it is what it is. They can do whatever they want, and this is a war. So the war is on, and we're gonna see stuff like that continue to happen, right? People are gonna, and it's interesting that they can band together. The enemies of the chain can band together, but then the people who actually are for the chain can't even band together, right? And so it's kind of interesting that the enemy of the chains can band together, but the godly people can't even band together. All right, or the people, not even godly people, the people that are for the chain can't even band together and create ideas and then they, and even simple ideas don't even can't even they don't even want, they abandon all of it. They abandon anything that's that's simple. They just don't want to do it together, right? And then you watch the enemies of the chain band together, to take over. It's kind of interesting that the enemies of the chain can band together, but the people that are for the chain cannot band together. Really weird. All right. So, anyways, here's what you need to know. The validators, Thor back in the top 10 there, as they get some big staking rewards there. I mean, delegations. So they're back in the top, not at number 9 now. And yeah, so there's a big fight going on here for power. Yeah, it is what it is, guys and girls. So it is what it is. We're gonna watch to see how this plays out as people fight for power on the chain. All right, some of the validators are good. Most of them are bad, and I'm not going to say anything in between because in between people are on the side of bad. If you're in between, then you're bad, right? So you're either good for the chain or you're bad for the chain. There's no in between anymore. So you either some of them are good, a lot of them are bad, right? So peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Actually, no, we're not even done yet. We have to go over to Galaxy Station. I forgot about that because there is a proposal that's live right now, and it is the rules to prevent double and network validating. All right, so there it is. The yeses are starting to come in, and the no veto is Christopher's and somebody else. I think 3 people here, 2 Christopher's no's, and then somebody else is no veto, and then you have abstain, but the yeses have jumped significantly over the last couple of hours here. All right, 5 days left, and right now it's not passing. So we'll see how that plays out going forward. Yeah, that's what's going on. All right, so we'll watch it closely. Anything in deposits here? Okay, fast track is now at 0, so somebody pulled, and then this one is also at 0, so they pulled their stuff out apparently. So people pulled out there, and okay, so that's it. So that's what's going on. So these two are not going to be going through. Only this one will. We'll watch this one for the next 5 days. Most of the validators have not voted yet on this, and I think many of them are going to vote abstain, and the ones, and then some of them are going to vote yes. To prevent this from happening. So everybody should be voting yes to prevent double noting, but because some people are double noting, they're not going to want to vote against their own double note, right? So it doesn't. So I understand that people are not going to vote no because they are double noting. So people that are double noting are going to vote no, and everybody else that is not double noting is either going to vote yes or abstain. All right. So anyways, we'll see how that plays out. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.